e-magazine covering geospatial features, technology, and their applications. It is the leading source of information for topics related to geospatial technologies in the field of survey and mapping. It publishes news, articles, interviews, podcasts, job updates, and tenders. Today we have Danny Wong, Senior Product Specialist, Supergeo Technologies. He graduated from the Forestry Department of National Taiwan University with a master's degree in GIS. Danny has solid experiences in GIS analysis, remote sensing, and resource inventory. He is well familiar with SuperGIS products and application projects in geographic works. With strong knowledge of GIS, frontline experience, and being the main SuperGIS webinar speaker, he will give us a thorough and direct to-the-point presentation with real case demonstration of whole new GIS solution. Participants are requested to put their question in the question box, and these questions will be taken at the end of the webinar. Over to you, Danny.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to SuperGIS webinar. I'm Patty from Supergeo Marketing Division and your host today. And to celebrate the new year, we Supergeo asked our worldwide users and voted the top 10 features of SuperGIS Desktop, which we will show you in the coming about 25 minutes. Our speaker today is Danny, Supergeo Senior Product Specialist. Hi, Danny.
Hi, everyone.
If you are our webinar fan, you must be very familiar with him. Of course, in the end, our support team will answer your question. So, Supergeo is the global leading GIS software based in Taiwan. And let's take a quick view of SuperGIS product roadmap. Here we have a SuperGIS, Desktop GIS, Mobile GIS, and also for those who have the ability to develop their own working environment, we also have a developer GIS for you. And today we will mainly focus on Desktop GIS. SuperGIS Desktop can assist you perform GIS data creation, editing, and analysis. Also, you can read, import, and manage various kind of data formats and a GeoDatabase so that you can share spatial data with coworkers within organization efficiently. Also, you can use rich GIS tool to identify, measure, and calculate geographic data. Also, you can develop an ideal work environment by customizing appropriate GIS tools. So you must be curious if this powerful software can also run on your computer. SuperGIS Desktop can be executed on the latest Windows OS, which is 8.1, and I've also tried a few times. It still works on Windows XP as well. Well, Microsoft didn't pay us to force you to upgrade, don't worry. But of course, the higher the better. Okay, so during this webinar, if you have any question or comments, feel free to share with us. You can either leave a message by go to webinar application or drop us an email or simply pass us and ask us on Twitter at SuperGeoTech. We will get back to you as soon as possible. So today we are talking about SuperGIS Desktop top 10 features. So Danny, how do you think about these top 10 features? Does that match your experience?
Yes. Actually, we asked our users, all our users around the world, that to vote for us for the SuperGIS Desktop top 10 features. And to the result, it's really quite matched with my user experience. So we're very glad to introduce you this top 10 features.
Okay, cool. I'm also wondering if my favorite feature is in this top 10 or not.
I believe you. I believe you will.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? We are going to counting down. The first one, our top number 10 is Viewshed in Spatial Analysis. Well, the first one already surprised me because, to be honest, this one is quite an advanced function, not an easy tool. So can you tell us more about it?
Yes, let me tell you more about this. The Viewshed analysis is actually a specific analysis tool that provides with a SuperGIS Desktop Spatial Analyst. With this tool, it's actually will help users to find out the visible location for one or maybe multiple observation points that you can determine the range or the distance you want to find. And so you can find out we have a user graph here that we now allow user to set up with a different parameter like offset or the radius one find or the azimuth anything. But how would it apply or to use in our GIS application? It is actually in some cases that when you stand on the top of a mountain or you want to stand in the valley, and you want to find out the range and the distance you can see with that spot. So actually, this is the result that I present. And we can compare this that when you're standing on ground, this is in the valley, and so your eye is about the ground about 1.6 meters or something. So you can see a very limited spaces. But if you're standing on the 15 meters, the tower of the 15 meters, like Abbey Covera's tower or something, you can see a variety of different range and different view when you're standing on the top side. So with this tool, you can find out different scenery of the height of different range of search.
Okay, so this function is relatively unique and professional, but it could still be well applied to several cases like a hotel building, right?
Yes, indeed. You can find out if you want to build a hotel, you want to find the green scenery, you can also use this tool to find exactly how beautiful to look like, how far you can look with a specific room.
Okay, I see. It's quite cool. Okay, so let's move on to our number 9. And our number 9 is biodiversity analysis. Well, biodiversity, I like this word. It reminds me not only the environment because it's changed so fast nowadays, but also I have to pronounce it very, very well.
Yes, indeed.
So I didn't see this kind of analysis tool very common in our GIS software. Can you explain why?
Actually, the biodiversity analysis is a unique analysis tool that provides with the SuperGIS Desktop, and it comes with your with this SuperGIS biodiversity analyst. We actually help our users like ecologists or the scientists that want to know about more with the biodiversity or the landscape. So actually, we let our users find out some different. Almost like richness, diversity, or evenness or something, or you want to find out more with the landscape of patches or class. And here we got a little example that actually with Taiwan here, we're very famous about our butterflies. Actually, we're called the butterfly kingdoms. And so we have a lot of different species of the butterfly. So this is a survey data that survey all around Taiwan where we have much of the different survey site and have different count of the different species of the butterfly. So after we receive all the data and all the function and all the parameters, so we can generate the result of the Simpson analysis that actually will show the different result, the different biodiversity in all around Taiwan. So we can find out that the richness is actually kind of much higher in the northern part of Taiwan, but lower in the middle part of Taiwan.
Okay, that sounds very good. Biodiversity is quite important nowadays as our environment changes so fast. And I do hope this kind of tool can help us to keep more beautiful butterfly in Taiwan.
Yes, that is what we hope.
Yeah, yes. Okay. So let's welcome our number 8. Number 8 is network analysis location. Well, another analysis tool is really popular and important in GIS, right?
Yes. Because actually in GIS we collect all the data, the survey data, or all the data, and we collect it and we do some analysis, and then we get the result to our government or the administrative or the officer to make some decisions. So it's very important. And with the network analysis, we actually the location analysis actually help our user to solve the relative problem about the planning and the configuration of the sites, like. You want to find out where the store want to be, or you want to find out how to distribute your facility, to build some new facilities for all the people to use. This is going to be a very good tool for you to use, and also we support you to do 3 kinds of different problems, like minimize dependencies, maximize coverage, or minimize facilities. So please, now I'm going to show you this little demo that you can see now. This should be set up, and I have already putting some of the data. This is actually placed in Jakarta, and some facilities, actually the elder care center, need to be distributed within this area. So after I decide all the places, I want to know whether all the needed, all the demand point can go to which of the different facilities. So if you can use this tool, and we have already actually finished the backward, so you can simply open up the tool. Yep, I think it's a little bit. See what's good. Yes. Good. Also, we can now support you to import all the different data that will save a lot of time for you. Facility, I can import all the demand point. I can also import this one. Okay. You can see all the attribute. We can also select the attribute I'm showing, and also I'm going to all set up the properties with the range going to be set up larger, and also you can set up the properties of the analysis itself. So we can use like we have 4 facilities to choose, so we can set to 4 and also have this cut off just to 30,000. Okay, apply. Okay, and if you're ready, hit the solve button. So now we can see that the different result has been shown on the screen that all the different demand has facility to go, and like place of 11 here, they can go to facility number 3, and also all the routes and all the details, and the distance, the time, and also all the information will be shown in this window.
Okay, it's quite cool. Also, I can easily understand these features, and it could be well applied to various domains. Like I would like to use it one day, and when I have enough money to buy a house.
Yes, you can use it when you buy a house. Yes. Okay.
It's quite cool. Okay. Let's see, who is our lucky 7? Our lucky 7 is raster dataset in GeoDatabase. Well, I know raster data plays a big role in GIS, but why is this function so important then?
Oh, the raster dataset in the GeoDatabase is actually a very important function that because our raster data is always very big on the GIS, like satellite images or aerofoto. So how to keep all the data safe and secure, and you want to share with a very variety of different users is a very important issue. So once you place your raster data set in the like MDB or MSQL or Oracle or PostgreSQL server, you can just widely spread the data, but you don't need to worry about the security issue. And also with the SuperGIS Desktop, we actually have a tool called the Data Manager that allows you to connect to different varieties of different database, and you can put in and out all the data you don't need to worry about.
Okay, so data sharing is quite important, and
yes.
Also I got the point because the budget is also very important.
Yes, budget is also very important.
Okay, thank you. So let's move on to our number 6. Our number 6 is Geospatial PDF. Well, PDF, this sounds very common. And can you tell us more about this Geospatial PDF?
Yes. The PDF file, I think everyone is very familiar with it. It's actually a portable document format, which is widely used, widely spread. And there is a special kind of the PDF file. It's called the Geospatial PDF. It is actually an extension for the PDF, and it can let our user to represent different, like a vector or raster data within the PDF file, and also it can show the different content with a layer. So it's kind of more like a GIS software or something. And also you can query all the tabular information with the vector features. So actually within the SuperGIS Desktop, we have a tool that allows the user to export your map to a Geospatial PDF file, and all your coordinate systems, all the layer information, and the feature information will be stored within your PDF file. So, and it is also capable for a user to identify attribute or to show or hide different map layers. And so I'll be showing you also a demonstration. So this is actually a Geospatial PDF we've been exported. And so you can find out that you can have a different layer. You can switch between different layers you want to show or not. You can simply just you also can show the label or just the layer itself. And also you can find out the different features like the airport. Like this one, you can find out the different the attribute showing. And also you can simply just zoom into the selection so you can find out this. Okay.
Okay, I like this idea because I can easily share this PDF with our clients, even though they don't know how to operate the GIS software. They can still enjoy the benefit of geospatial data.
Yes, indeed, because actually the Geospatial PDF, it can be spread around a different platform like mobile device or the
Okay.
other platforms. So it is very you can widely use.
Okay. So it's time to take a short break. Here we have a quick pour, and please help us to do this quick pour and be ready to watch more top GIS features. And this is the main concern for you when you select the GIS software. Okay, welcome back. Thank you for helping us to do this quick poll. And the poll result shows that more than 50% of our users their first concern when they select a GIS software is performance and speed, and the second one is budget, and the third one is data compatibility. Okay, so are you ready to take more GIS features? Here is our number 5, and our number 5 is, well, data compatibility is him again.
Yes, again.
Okay, I know that there are several different file formats for GIS software, and that's why we always talk about data compatibility.
Yes. About the data compatibility, it's actually kind of the issue because with the rapid development of GIS, so numbers of different institutes or government are defining their own GIS file format. So with this issue, it is kind of the trouble if you want to use, you collect all the data with a variety of different users, and you want to convert into some kind of the format you want to use. So with the SuperGIS Desktop, we actually provide you a free conversion tool called the SuperGIS Data Converter, which we enable our user to convert between the common GIS format like shapefile or the camel file or the GWG and all the MIF or something, and you can convert it within the file in SuperGIS, and also you can convert between them. So it's actually a very useful tool that you can see this is how it will like, and you can convert not only the vector data, also vector data set, the network, or the team. So you can convert this a variety of different file format. And also we have a lot of parameters you can set up, and also you can also to change the coding system when you do conversion. So it's very useful.
Okay, so if I'm going to use SuperGIS Desktop, I don't have to worry if my old data cannot be used, right?
Yes, indeed. Yes.
Okay, so I don't like monopoly. Data should be free to exchange and easy to use.
Yes.
That's a good news for us. Okay, so it's our number 4. And number 4 is 3D features in SuperGIS Desktop and the Z-value display. Well, I know 3D is the trend, but why is this Z-value a key function?
The Z-value display is actually the very latest function of the SuperGIS bundle line with the SuperGIS Desktop and the SuperGIS Scope. And now, because our user can edit the Z-value of the different vertex, so we actually let our user to build up a quick model in the SuperGIS 3D Analyst is actually within the SuperGIS Desktop, and also you can use it in the SuperGIS Scope. So you can actually save you a lot of time to build up the 3D model. You can simply just edit all the Z values, and within the SuperGIS, you can simply just build it up. So you can see we have a picture here that this is a two-dimension, and you can simply just build up as a quick model.
Okay, I see. So with this Z-value function, I can quickly turn my current 2D data into 3D, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, that's really a good news and save a lot of time.
Yeah, really saving a lot of time. It's actually very cool. You can try. Well, yeah.
Okay, I will. Okay, I'm a bit nervous right now. Who will be our top 3? Folks, are you ready to tackle that? The one who takes the 3rd place is toolkit will process designer. But I saw so many times my coworkers show me this process designer. You can customize your own geospatial geo process. But how can this help our geospatial tests?
Oh, actually, the toolkit with the process designer is actually a very, very powerful and useful tool within SuperGIS Desktop. And you can simply build up your own customized geo process. You can simply just construct with a variety of tools that provide you the toolkit and build your own custom process. And you can simply help you to manage this simply with like a routine work. You have a really large amount of data you want to deal with. And also, you can run it as a batch, so it will save you a lot of time dealing with the data, and also your the process can be shared between the different users, so it's very function.
Okay, well, I would like to try by myself next time. I really like to design and mix up things, just like a frozen yogurt. You can choose your favorite flavor, sprinkle, chocolate juice.
Yes, but you choose two here. Yeah.
Okay, I know it's a totally different thing. Yeah. Well, audience, did you find out your top features already? Maybe this one is for you. Here comes our number 2. Number 2 is a text generator. Well, this is very different from the previous GIS features because I can see that you also display the mobile and the server, which is totally a different platform. And today we'll mainly talk about SuperGIS Desktop. But why is this so important here?
Yeah, actually, the cache generator is actually a very, very important latest updated tool with SuperGIS Desktop. You can see that in the slide I have shown you the mobile or the server platform because that we can show a lot of different data with SuperGIS Desktop. It's not a problem. But if you want to put that amount of the data to the your mobile device, or you want to publish via the server, it will actually cause some of the performance issues. So you can simply use the cache map tool to the cache generator to generate STD cache map file. So you can simply just put it in your mobile device on SuperServe, or you want to put it via the SuperGIS server. You can publish like a digital map. It will help you and save you a lot of time, and also to better the performance.
Okay, so with this text generator, yeah, we can do connect mobile and server, right?
Yes, indeed. And also you can find out that with the latest version, you can not only generate the cache map, but we also allow users to modify and perform some clipping with original cache map file like this one. We want to do some modify, we want to do masking. We can mask the original cache map file, and so we can simply just generate a new one with the mask we run.
Okay. So with this cache generator, I can make a perfect GIS workflow because it connects all the 3 platforms we will mainly use it. Okay, no wonder it gets its second place.
That's a good guess.
Okay, it's finally our time for our top 1. And folks, what do you think? Who will be the winner? Do you have your own answer?
Oh, what would be the number 1? What would be the number 1? So I'm really wondering that our users do have your own choices of all the features of GIS Desktop, and what is your number 1? So how do you think, Patty?
I would like to say it's maybe something about 3D, and because it's the trend right now. So I guess it will be a function that can help our users to create 3D surface.
Oh, you're very, very close. I think you're very, very close. So let's go on. So let's show our user what is the top feature of the SuperGIS Desktop. It's actually the LiDAR data in the SuperGIS Desktop. So you're very close. It's
I'm so close.
And so with the LiDAR data in SuperGIS Desktop, it's actually we can now support the LASY, which is loss data, in the SuperGIS Desktop. So we can log in and we can show both in the 2-dimension, 3-dimension environment. So you can show it also with if the original data have the RGB value, you can show it into a photo. So you can simply just add in the last format data, and you can with the SuperGIS Desktop and also with the SuperGIS Scope. So this is what it's going to look like the data have the RGB value. It will be showing like a very vivid photo, but in the 3D version, you can simply just show it in the very cool 3D environment, you can zoom in and out and find out different features. So now let me show you a little movie.
Movie. I like
Yes.
movie.
Everyone likes movie. And now you can see that I have loading the LS data, the last file, in the SuperGIS mode. So you can see that also you can be compatible with the camera file. So you can see you can zoom in and out, you can move it around, and also you can turn it. And we will be showing that it is very, very realistic. And also the point cloud, the density of the point cloud, because on the file, is the file is actually point cloud data. So you can switch between the different density, right? And if you turn more density, you switch to all the point will be thicker, and so all the object on your screen will be more vivid. And so you can see, you can just zoom out, just like a movie, you can see.
Okay, this is really cool, and also it reminds me of old famous song. I believe I can fly. Thank you, SuperGIS. Let make my dreams come true.
Yeah. Okay, so this will be all our top 10 features in the SuperGIS Desktop. Like we reviewed all the different features. The top 3 is actually LiDAR, last format, and the cache element.
Okay, so Danny, what is your favorite feature from this top 10?
Oh, actually, within all the features I like, it's actually the first one would be the LiDAR format. It's really cool. You can simply just load in with the 2D, and it's a 3D environment. You can simply just use it and do very cool environments. Yes, and how about you, Patsy?
I would like to say it's a Geospatial PDF, because with this function,
Very special.
yeah, I can easily share with other non-GIS users, because they can also easily read and enjoy the benefit of geospatial data with this common file like PDF.
Oh, that's right. We're very, very right. You can share the Geospatial PDF with your friends, with your colleagues, and you don't have to build a lot of GIS software. You can simply just use the Geospatial PDF.
Okay, that's quite cool. This is our top 10 features today, and thank you very much, Danny.
Thank you.
So after these powerful top 10 features, I can see that you also want to try it. So you can simply download our 30 days free trial on our official website, www.supergeotech.com, and tell us more about your thoughts after you try it. So here we also have our upcoming events. The next SuperGIS webinar will be on 25th March, and we are going to talk about mobile GIS this time. And also, please invite your surveyor friends to join us. And this spring, we are going to Lisbon, Portugal, the lovely city you shouldn't miss out. And I wish to meet you guys over there. And here also, we have a Facebook event. And simply visit our Facebook page, like us, and share posts and vote. What's your top 10? What's your favorite feature in SuperGIS Desktop? And you may have a chance to win free license of SuperGIS Desktop. Okay, it's finally our Q&A time. If you have any questions, simply leave in the GoToWebinar or send us an email, and we will be right back in just a few, just 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So, Danny, I think excellent presentation, and the number one feature which you talked about, which is the software can take the LiDAR input. I would like to add in over here, it is just yesterday that the Ministry of Surface Transport has mandated that all the road and highway construction will be using LiDAR data for survey. And I think it's going to be excellent features which will be used by the surveyors, by the consultants, and the GIS companies. Great. I think all the features are pretty good. And let's get to the questions, because we have some questions and some interesting ones. The first one is like, can I open the table of raster layers?
You know, raster layers.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. It is definitely you can open up the raster data set within SuperGIS Desktop. It's a standard specific function for user to deal with the raster data set.
Okay. The second question, although like you talked about the database, like GeoDatabase part, but like if you can share something more on the enterprise GeoDatabase, and particularly without installing another program like ArcSDE.
Actually, SuperGIS Desktop will provide a tool that's called the Data Manager. Actually, that is a tool that will help a user to deal with the raster data set. You want to deal with the enterprise geospatial database. So you can simply just use that function, use that tool, open up, and link to the different database. So you can simply just manage varieties of the different database at once.
Mm-hmm. And can we do a volume analysis or cut and fill kind of thing?
Pardon? I'm not really clear with the question.
Can we use SuperGIS to calculate volume or do cut and fill analysis?
Oh, actually, the volume is not is actually kind of the function we're now developing. So I think it is we will be support our user to do the cut and fill of the value. Yes, but not now, but very easily.
No problem. We look forward to that. Danny, what are the specific data format which SuperGIS can import?
Actually, we can, with our own environment, in our product line is actually a .geo format. And so if you have other file format you want to change, you can use our data converter to change it between them. Like you can change like MIF into Spatial, or you can we can also just load in the shapefile. We also support the shapefile.
Okay, so it's basically you can import data from shapefiles, and you can also, I'm sure you'll be able to export into shapefiles.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Okay, so that actually answers the another question, which was basically on can you convert it into shapefiles. And what about AutoCAD formats like AutoCAD datasets? What's the compatibility with?
The AutoCAD dataset can also be loaded in. You don't have to convert, you can simply just load in. But if you want to change it into GIS format of the data, you can use our data converter to convert it to Geo file. Yes.
Okay. Although in the presentation you talked about creating PDF maps, but specifically, can you make GeoPDF using SuperGIS?
Yes, you can. Yes, we have the function that allows our user to generate a Geospatial PDF. It's called the map to PDF, and so it will automatically just record all the information, like the coordinate system or all the layer data, all the features we're using, and generate a Geospatial PDF for you to use.
Okay, great, thanks.
Yes.
The next question basically is on the LiDAR data, although it's, I think you'll have to clarify how the LiDAR data comes into SuperGIS. The question goes like this: could SuperGIS Desktop convert LiDAR data to shapefile or raster? I think basically how the LiDAR data comes in, and it's a different format. The LiDAR data is in the form of point cloud, and from this you have to put it into a 2D vector file before you can put it into shapefiles. So am I correct in this assumption, Danny?
Actually, because when you get the LiDAR file like LAS, and also we're now develop some tools to deal with the LAZ, so we can simply just load in all the different files, and you can use our tools to do some conversion. And if you want to change it into the vector data set, yes, you can simply just use our data set to convert it into the vector version of the data set. And this tool will be announced recently, and it is very useful for our users to use.
Another question which basically talks about what I was talking earlier, wherein the Transport Ministry has made it mandatory to utilize LiDAR data for road construction. So, like the participant wants to know, like, is there any specific feature which can be used for roads or highway construction?
Yes, actually, when you gather data, like in a LiDAR format, you can transmit into the format vector data set. And actually, we have some tools like the GeoDatabase or the other advanced editing tools that are specific for the constructor to use within the SuperGIS Desktop. Yes, we have that tool set.
Great, great. I think the last question, which is on, can SuperGIS support export or import LAS 1.3 format?
Yes. Now you can simply just import and export the LAS format, but in the very recently we'll be supporting other format like LAZ or other formats.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I think these are all the questions which we had, Danny, and excellent presentation.
Thank you so much.
With this, I would like to thank all the participants of the webinar and the speaker. We'll have the recording of this webinar placed in our webinar archive for reference and viewing at a later time. And we have a survey at the end of the webinar. Please take some time to fill the survey, and thanks again to all of you and the speakers. Sonal.